For the last 65 years, no Pakistani girl has played a Grand Slam. No Pakistani girl has played a Junior Grand Slam. No Pakistani girl has won any junior title outside Asia. No Pakistani girl was ever ranked #1 in Asia. No Pakistani girl was ever ranked in Europe, or in ITF, or in WTA.
Serena Williams, I'm coming to break your record. When I'm playing match, I just try my best. Like, I don't care if the other person is bigger than me, or I just do my best. I just tell myself that don't care whatever anybody says, just play your game, you know, because I like tennis. I love tennis a lot, so I don't have this thing that I want to stop or I can't.
What else do you think is required for you to beat Serena Williams' record?
It's everything, like eating the right food, like training hard, fitness. It's a lot of stuff to do to get there. Because it's not like a small dream, it's a very big dream, so I have to work very hard for it. It was in Dubai. I think I was like 6-7 years old. That was after the story where I picked up the racket and hit against the wall, and I really liked it. That was when I won my first tournament.
So tell us about your record. How many titles have you won?
I won, I think, like 60 titles, and yeah, all together.
So who do you play against when you practice?
When I practice, my dad actually coaches me, so sometimes I hit with other players, or I play matches with them.
You know, I used to always teach children in Dubai tennis. I was a tennis coach at the Dubai Tennis Stadium. I was as well an official hitting partner for the Dubai Open Tennis Championships. And I started noticing that when she picked up the racket for the first time, she had a very, very natural kind of a talent. Whereas, you know, when I threw her a ball, she immediately connected and, you know, was able to do the swing. Whereas other kids always take much longer time to, you know, be able to do that. And then she started asking me, "Daddy, can I come more and more?" And that's where we are now.
Have you started beating your father?
No, not yet.
Because your father doesn't let you win?
No, like my father doesn't want it for me easy, because if I play with easy players, then I'm not growing. So if I play a player that's better than me, then I'm growing.
I would say I'm like an army officer when I'm on the court. I believe that everybody has a potential, but they are too scared to go beyond that potential. Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, quoted that the reason why some people are not succeeding in the gym is because they are not able to push past the pain. Because when you're pushing past the pain, that's when the muscle actually grows. So this is the secret sauce, I would say, in tennis. And with my daughter, she has never complained, never cried, has always been doing the work that, you know, I asked her to do. And she's always there on time, she's always putting full effort, and that's why you can see her results.
Have you started doing the drops?
Yeah, I've started doing it. Like sometimes it depends on which shot the other player gives me. Like if I have time to do a drop shot, then I'll do it. If I change my mind, if I want to do a forehand or backhand, whatever, I'll do it. So I train 2 hours tennis and I do 1 hour of fitness.
And tell us about your planking competition. What happened? You apparently beat a brigadier. Tell us about that story.
Yeah, like we were doing a plank, and then he said that he could do 4 minutes, and then he heard that I did 30 minutes, and then he's like, okay, I'm not doing this since she can do 30 minutes.
How many push-ups did you do?
The most I've done is 100 push-ups.
In a go?
Yeah.
100 push-ups in a go?
Yes. When I lose a match, I take this as a learning lesson, that so whatever the mistakes are, I just keep it in my mind and I work on it, and then the next time I don't do those mistakes again.
In all the wins that you've had so far, सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा किसमें आया था? What was one win that you really cherish?
I enjoy all of them, but one that I really enjoyed was when I beat the number 4 woman of Pakistan. That one I really enjoyed it.
What do you think about Pakistan when you represent Pakistan? Have you represented Pakistan? How does it feel?
Like, I want to represent Pakistan and win a Grand Slam for them, because no one has ever win a Grand Slam for Pakistan.
Where do you see yourself going? Like, what is it that you want to achieve?
I want to win more Grand Slams than Serena Williams. Yeah, and be number 1 in the world.
From the age of 10 to 13, she would be allowed to play around 25 tournaments internationally, 10 in Asia, 15 in Europe, and then 10 different international tournaments, Orange Ball, Eddie Herr, Le Petit in France, where Nadal played, Andy Murray, all these players when they were kids. So for all these events, you need to get firstly, a lot of different exposure around the world, because you play different players. In Asia, they play slightly different tennis. In Europe, they are more aggressive, they are more fit, they are more consistent. So if she gets exposure to these type of players and loses, by the time she is ready for the ITF and women's circuit, she would be at such a level that it will be a piece of cake. So funds are, I would say the number is between 3 to 5 crore, easy. With the coaching, with the traveling, with the hotels, food, equipment, everything all together is, for now, 3 to 5. Later the number goes by 10 times up when she's 16, 17. Currently, Haniya has one sponsor, the Bilquis and Abdul Razak Dawood Foundation. They are supporting her in traveling around the world for a few tournaments in a year, and they have been very great and supportive so far. They believed in Haniya, where the other companies all the time, give us some nonsense reason, if I may put it this way, that global policies and we don't have the funds, we this, we that. They do have the funds, but they don't know how to spend it. I presume it's because they don't know much about tennis. I assume they think it's like cricket, where you need to have a bat and the ball and a green field and things. It doesn't work. Tennis is a very expensive sport, but the reward also is 100 times bigger, because I think cricket is played in 17 countries, where tennis is played in 180 countries. And Haniya has proven already that she's way more capable than any other cricket player in Pakistan, because in cricket, the batsmen have never won so many awards. In tennis, you never had a girl who won that many awards. Rafael Nadal has not won anything near to what Haniya has won. Roger Federer, none of them. So people should understand that they have, a diamond here who can achieve great things for Pakistan, and they should support her.